Yeah, just making a video about some modeling tips for any of you that paint or build plastic model kits or other things. Anyway, today I'm painting the turbo on the turbocharged mini Deltics that I'm building. I have a bunch of them here that I'm going to be painting. Basically I have paint this silver here, but anyway, to give you some modeling tips, if you've ever spilled paint, you know that it costs money and makes a big mess, hard to clean up. So I have two ideas here. I've just taken a piece of 2x4 here and drilled and then ground out or chiseled a square that you can set your modeling paint into, and that way it can't fall over so easily, at least. And now there's an even simpler way. Just take the lid off a can of spray paint, and then your paint will fit right in there, and the round type will also fit that. Then what I've done in the past, I cut this down to just get rid of the outside wall, and then hot glue it to a square piece of cardboard or something, just to give it more size on the bottom, so that it makes it even harder to tip over. So I found that those two excuse me, got a frog in my throat today. Those two methods work pretty well, just to hold the paint. And the other thing, in an upcoming video I have called Attack of the Deltics, I have green eyes in the turbochargers. They're like a Cyclops type thing. But the way I did that, I just took a round type toothpick and cut the end off flat, then dipped it in the paint, and when I touched it, it gave me a nice circle there. So that's just one tip. I use these toothpicks to stir the paint. Another thing I do, sometimes I put 1 or 2 BBs in the paint, and that way it works like a shaker in a can of spray paint. That works pretty well. Initially, when you buy the paint, you still have to stir it though before you put the BBs in. The other thing is brushes. You can get these cheap dollar store brushes here, pack of, I don't know, 15 or 20 for not much money, but they're not very good for painting small details like the inlets on these. So what I do, I take a pair of scissors and I cut them about half as long, cut the brush bristles about half as long as they were, and then I get rid of about 3/4 of them also. So you can get a cheap fine detailing brush that way. And in the past I've done the same thing with these more expensive modeling brushes. Just cut them down so you've only got about 15 hairs left there, and that seems to work pretty good. Anyway, I see this vid's getting kind of long here, so those are just some of the tips that I have of modeling, just simple things that help you out, like these blocks here so you don't spill paint all the time. Anyway, have a good one.